Hey, do you assholes remember this guy? Wow. The Doge meme was an explosively popular meme that started way back in 2010 when a Japanese kindergarten teacher, Atsuke Sato, uploaded some curious pictures of a rescued Shiba Inu Kaboso to the internet. An internet saint found this certain photo and cleverly captioned it with the unabridged work of actor Owen Wilson in the holiest of holy typefaces, Comic Sans. By early 2013, just before the days of where every sheep could become part of the sensation, Kabuso could no longer meet public demand for appearances, and a lookalike pupper named Montaro set the stage. This is his untold story. Montaro was born in the Osaka prefecture of Japan. From a young age, like all good sheep, Montaro had the proclivity to bounce. His bounce was especially prolific. His mom was particularly proud of his skillful bouncing, as she recounted to him the time her grandfather Doge and his master went to the World Championship Athletics in Tokyo in 1991, in which Mike Powell set the world record for the longest jump. Montaro became awestruck with Mike Powell, writing to him every day with determination, hoping to meet him and share his love of bouncing. Months later, to Montaro's surprise, Mike Powell did write back, appreciative of Montaro's support. The two met at a small coffee shop in Osaka, which ended up completely destroyed from all the bouncing and jumping they did. Mike Powell thought Montaro was a very good dog. Montaro thought Mike Powell was a very good human, and they became friends. One day though, Mom Doge and Dad Doge took Montaro out to the beach. It was very hot. Dad Doge borked at Montaro if he wanted some Rocky Road ice cream, to which Montaro borked back, "No." Dad Doge again borked what kind of ice cream he wanted. Montaro borked he wanted strawberry. Dad Doge left to go get ice cream and never returned. Doge mom was left to care for Montaro in the only way she knew how, by trying to catch her own tail and then paddling out into the water and getting eaten by a shark. Montaro bounced alone, but not for very long. A performer of a traveling circus noticed Montaro's supercharged bounce and offered him a life in the circus. Montaro the Incredible is what they called him. He bounced on trampolines to get treats, jumped through hoops of fire to get treats. He walked the tightrope, fell from the tightrope through hoops of fire, bounced on the trampoline, back through the hoops of fire, up to the tightrope to get treats. His idiosyncratic bouncing inspired millions, though he remained humble and modest, putting the circus first. A whole year went by and Montaro never missed a beat. Montaro became so popular in the circus he was allowed an assistant. He chose a schoolgirl from his hometown of Osaka, as they had always given him the best head pats and snoot boops. At introduction, Montaro sniffed her butt, stole her panties, and got them stuck on his head. This was captured on video, posted to YouTube, and quickly went viral. Girls started coming from all over the world to the circus, which became less of a circus and more about Montaro stealing girls' panties, which upset the carny folk. Luckily, the video brought Montaro to the attention of the world. He accepted the offer to be Kabuso's lookalike, and with many a whimper, he resigned from the circus. Little did Montaro know that his newfound stardom would quickly lead him to a life of drugs, bitches, and milk bones. At this time, the secret society of lolcats, also known as the Illuminati, gathered in council to decide it only fair that dogs have their day. Having faded from the limelight, they warned Montaro of the toxicity of the big meme business and vowed to help him along the way. A small kitten named Claudicus Hemoglobin III was appointed keeper of Montaro and hung around on Montaro's back when Montaro wasn't in a photo shoot, and the two became real good friends. At his new job, all Montaro had to do was pose for pictures. He tried so many times to show off his extraordinary bouncing skills, but doing so made the shots blurry. The photographers would become upset and warn Montaro that his job depended on the best shots for the dankest Doge. Montaro concentrated on posing and with great sadness put his truest love on hold. Montaro was known for such Doge classics as "What the fuck is this?", "Such flirting," and "Such leg." Montaro became comfortable but not happy, and after his first party with the meme lords, he quickly turned to drugs as an outlet for his inhibitions. Montaro promised himself only a little drugs, but a little drugs eventually turned into a lot of drugs, and soon he was snorting cocaine off of a hooker's ass with rolled up $100 bills. His drug habit quickly consumed his life and dwindled his funds. To support his drug habit, he took out loans from the Chicken Mafia and the Crow Gang. Montaro was very important, but Montaro was very intoxicated. Claudicus Hemoglobin III tried to stop Montaro, but Montaro was too wild. On the day Montaro was set to meet with Barack Hussein Obama and Kim Jong-un during the signing of a peace treaty, Montaro showed up high off of his ass, snatching up not only panties, but also briefs. Kim Jong-un was so furious that he banned Doge memes altogether from North Korea and bombed the United States. Millions and millions of people died, and it was all Montaro's fault. Montaro was fired. Montaro was also homeless. He started living in cardboard boxes. Unable to pay back all the money he owed to the Chicken Mafia and the Crow Gang, both organizations became furious and turned to getting their money by blood. Montaro was fast running out of drugs, and withdrawals were setting in. He headbutted those goddamn chickens and gave those crows a roundhouse paw to the face. He lashed out at his cat friend, Claudicus Hemoglobin III, after he tried to help Montaro. Claudicus Hemoglobin III returned back to the Illuminati to inform them of his failure with Montaro. Montaro tried every disguise he possibly could, in hopes that no one would notice him. Old memes, new memes, bad memes, whatever. After a close call run-in with the law, Montaro went into hiding, living off of anything he could find in the dumpsters within town. At his very lowest, Dad Doge finally came back with the strawberry ice cream. He picked up Montaro and carried him back to the nearest rehab center. Dad Doge visited Montaro every day in rehab, and eventually Montaro was free of drugs. He convinced Montaro to follow his dreams of bouncing again. Montaro went back to the circus, where he and his bounce were sorely missed. During one of Montaro's death-defying bouncing performances, he noticed a small white cat in the audience and a very athletic African-American man. It was Claudicus Hemoglobin III and long jump world record holder Mike Powell. They had both come to see Montaro perform. They cried and they fucked.
The Doge meme! 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 Fuck it! The Doge meme!
Do you